Hello, it's Kevin here. Introduction number 75. Some people are convinced that mature age employees are beneficial to a company. Others think that younger employees contribute more and hence are more valuable. I just changed that because with a repetition of beneficial. So, discussion and opinion. So what do we do for this question type? Well, as always, first we paraphrase. Some people are convinced that, according to some, others would argue, etc. Mature employees, mature age, there's not a lot you can really change for that. You can maybe change employees to staff, etc. You can change your beneficial to benefits, etc. Or benefited. You can change the word form. Company, a business, not too much you can really change it there. Believe, think, younger employees, workers, staff contribute more, are more beneficial. So there's a few, different ways that you can change it in. So what's the statement? Well, mature employees bring many benefits. Younger workers are beneficial. My view, experience and youthful enthusiasm have an equal contribution to make to the success of a company. That sounds good. So we could do it like this. According to some, mature employees bring many benefits to a business, whereas others believe that younger workers are more valuable. I believe the experience of older workers and the youthful enthusiasm of younger staff members have an equal contribution to make to the success of a company. Excellent. 2 sentences, that would do fine. Now, middle age, it's not strictly speaking the same as mature, it's kind of close, but I would stick to mature. Useful, it's not strictly the same as beneficial. Again, you could change it of benefit, beneficial. Don't forget, you don't have to change or paraphrase every single word. One, you can't, without making it a nonsense. And 2, there's no real need. As long as you change the word order and a few things. I mean, it's only when you have 4 or 5 words that are directly lifted from the topic that the examiners don't like it. So you've got to paraphrase, yes, but you don't have to change everything. Assume is not believe, not the same. Others believe that youngsters make a greater contribution and are thus more suitable. In my view, having more experienced workers along young employees, because members, that could mean anything. So employees, because you've got staff here, employees, that would work fine, or workers, either, like you have done there. Whereas some may argue junior staff make a substantial contribution, others, including me, advocate that there are more advantages. Okay, now, so we've only got a single sentence there. It's a little bit short for the introduction, and it's a discussion. So you need to give some idea of what you think. You need to say a little bit more. Just, experience, enthusiasm, both have a contribution to make. That's how I would do it. But more advantages, well, that's not really a discussion, is it? It's asking you to look at both sides. So another sentence would make that better, I think. Now, you've got junior and youth. I think you've got that the wrong way around there, because surely it should be, one should be mature, older, and the other should be younger. So you've got junior and youth, so that's not quite working there. Youth employees, it would be youthful, or make it young. Having more experience along with young or younger staff can provide a better horizon toward a company's progress. That's a little bit awkward phrasing. we wouldn't really do that. So it doesn't really work. Some companies profit, but it doesn't strictly say they are graduates. It just says the younger. They could be. You could put that in your body paragraphs to explain, but it's not quite the same as beneficial. And then, since both groups bring some advantages and drawbacks to the company, I take the view. Now, I'm not really sure what this means. I understand what the words mean, but I take the view that job positions should be designated appropriately to the employees based on a job description which determines the need for mature, skillful staff with more experience or a creative, younger worker with more stamina. So that's too long. It's almost a run-on, and I'm not really clear what it means. So that needs a bit of work. So if you meant to say that job positions should be designated regardless of age, then okay, but that's a very long and convoluted way of saying what I think you mean. So it's not particularly clear. So, while some people believe that a company would benefit more if it employs mature workers, others think that young, not youth, employees might be more profitable. Okay, it's kind of the same thing, valuable. Although mature employees or staff or workers, because you've got employees, maybe, workers, staff, can bring more experience to a workplace. I believe young workers can contribute more because they are highly motivated. That doesn't necessarily mean that mature workers aren't, but okay, but that's not bad though. While some hold the view that the usefulness of recruiting mature job seekers for the company is of paramount importance, well, that's not the same as beneficial. Others advocate that the beneficial effects of young employees accruing to organizations. Now, that does not work. No native would write it like that. I think that since mature workers possess more experience or a wealth of experience, they can assist a company to gain a competitive edge in business. Okay. Some believe that mature workers are advantageous, while others claim young employees have more to offer. I think companies need employees from different age groups, as mature age workers are more likely to be experienced and have better skills, whereas a fresh workforce can be more creative and motivated. Okay, that's good. Now, expert is not the same as mature. Not quite. So, some people believe that expert staff will be an indispensable source for improving the performance of a company, although others advocate that younger employees, I should change that, employees would have more encouragement to achieve their aims and objectives. And this, I believe, the employment outweigh the disadvantages. Okay, but it's not that. It's a discussion. They want you to say, okay, for paragraph 2, mature workers are best because. Paragraph 3, however, younger workers are best because. And whichever view you take. Okay? So some people claim young employees contribute more compared to mature age employees. I would change that to workers, because you've got employees. So a bit of variation in your vocab would be better, I think. Some people claim that young employees contribute more compared to mature age employees and have more benefits to a company, while others believe mature age workforces are profitable. Well, again, it's not quite the same thing. It's close, but not strictly speaking the same. However, mature employees could have valuable experience, I believe. In my view, being more familiar and the usage of online applications is more important. Now, this could apply to any group. It's not necessarily younger workers that can do that. Us old people can use the internet as well. as I think you will find. Some companies prefer mature people, so make that infinitive. Some companies prefer mature people so that they can utilize their experience in order to achieve. Now, it's usually achieve an objective. It's not usually get in terms of verb collocations. To achieve that objective rapidly, whatever that objective is. On the other hand, it's not another hand, it's on the other hand, some companies prefer to hire young employees because the nature of work requires it. So you have to explain what that means. In my point of view, having both types of employees not only helps to achieve company goals easily, but also reduces work-related complexity and stress. Okay, that's interesting, but you'd have to explain it a little. Okay, so not too bad at all. I think you are getting the hang of it now. 2 sentences, that's it. Oops. Oh, sorry, people sending me messages and texts when I'm trying to make a video. So, we've got 2 sentences and that's it. Okay, restate the topic, answer the question, and that would be fine. So, these are not bad at all. Just watch your vocab. There's a lot of employees, maybe vary that a little, but in general, not too bad. And I'll just leave our introduction there. Right, I'll see you for introduction number 76.